We back on this thing? We back live again? I don't even know. I'm gonna try to do this thing from the top, y'all, okay? Sorry about that. Sorry for the technical difficulty. Somebody said weak link internet services, studios. There it is. All right. You know, I said I wasn't going to do another Cory Holcomb, Zoe Williams 5150 debacle fight review video again. Real niggas need to move on. We had a great last 2 weeks. However, last night, 5150 Nation was popping, and I gotta talk about it. Kraig Facts had an amazing show. Zoe had a dope interview. In my opinion, we're going to talk about that. Who had a better interview, Cory or Zoe? Then Cory in the 5150, he taking the show to the next level despite all the backlash. He got live musicians, Moody, some white boy fake John B. dude singing, playing the guitar. D-Ray was in there. It's like Cory trying to be like the new ghetto black Jay Leno or something like that. Niggas on the couch, I don't know. But the show was pretty dope. And then y'all, did y'all see the cartoon? Man, shout out to Epic Pen. I think that's the name of those cats. Hold on. Erect Pen. I subscribe. Y'all go to their channel. The cartoon was hilarious. It's the Angry Man God Talk Hour, and I'm your boy, Brother David, a.k.a. Big Baby. Kick it. Got a recording session tonight. I'm going to go live, I think, record this new song I wrote to this beat. As always, hold on, let me turn this music down. As always, all shows are sponsored by Social Media Boutique. Make your next event a social media boutique. Check us out at socialmediaboutique.events. Book us for a DJ, photographers, live streaming. We have a photo booth service that really gets the party popping. You know who we are, Social Media Boutique. We got a brand new sponsor, guys, real quick. Iota Mist, Bubba Kush brand, very first CBD product on the market. It's a broad spectrum hemp oil. It's not a tincture. It comes in a spray form, and it's designed to get 99% of the CBD instantly into your bloodstream. It's amazing. I use it myself. It's not a joke. It's more than just us being in partnership. I'm actually working myself and our company, Social Media Boutique and Bleeper, working with local shops to get and stock their shelves with this new Bubba Kush product. We got smokable flowers also, as you see on the horizon, but right now it's really about Iota Mist. So you guys check me out. Actually inbox me. Depending on the platform, you can hit me on a notification or message me, because right now the stores don't officially have them yet. We're doing a soft launch, but I'm your boy. I got the inside scoop. I can really get I get a couple bottles to you if you were really serious. Let's go.
We about to do another freestyle. Me and the crew work as a team. Hit it.
Look at Cory's eyes.
Hit a lick. A nigga left mad. Yeah. Kraig will beat your ass. Yeah. Mark is willing to go. Toe to toe fighting zone. A nigga left mad. How come I'm the only one singing? Marcus, you taking his side? Man, I ain't got nothing against that man right there, man. You like being on the show every week, don't you?
Good Marcus impression.
Man, I got you when I hit a lick. Yeah. Man, I got you when I hit a lick. Kraig will beat your ass. And why ain't you singing, Kraig? Listen, man, you know, real spit. I ain't taking nobody's side or nothing like that, man. I got my own show. Plus, I got 5 albums. You like that, nigga?
5 albums? Oh my damn!
If you don't sing this song, you on his side. I know you big and everything, but don't poke the bear, nigga. Man, I got you when I hit a lick. Yeah, I got you when I hit a lick. Kraig will beat your ass. Man, I got you when I hit a lick. And then you started this whole thing and you ain't even sing it.
What do you mean? I just
telling you, then you poking the bear.
Oh my God! I just don't want to say the N-word.
Oh my God!
You ain't never said shit before, D. Sing.
I got you when I hit a lick.
Oh my gosh.
I got you when I hit a lick.
Bruh, that is funny. That was funny. I don't care what nobody say. No matter whose side you on, if you 5150 Nation, you love that shit. I don't know if Erect Pen, that's the company, that's the channel I subscribe. I suggest y'all go subscribe. The link is down in the description, so go ahead and show them brothers some love. Because I'm not out here just trying to jack your videos and slap my cash out, but I am out here on some hood journalist shit. So I'm going to send them your way. They can patronize you all they want. I'm not trying to take credit. That was hilarious, y'all. Bruh, I got you when everything was fun. Did you hear that laugh they did on Kraig? Who's doing the voiceovers? Is this Tokyo Good Life? I don't know. Because I know that he did, the former Is Trina There intro song for Cory 5150. I'm not sure if he had anything to do with this new song, the new 5150 show. But, yo, bro, that was funny, man. And we're going to throw that song back, too, real quick. But let's go ahead and get into it, guys. There was a lot of things last night for the 5150 Nation. That's us to digest. All good nutrition. I'm going to use Cory's term, good nutrition versus bad nutrition. Regardless of whether or not you think his mechanism to judge whether or not something is good or bad nutrition is on point or not. Well, last night was dope. Kraig Facts, man, I think the consensus with all of us at 5150 Nation, all jokes and roasts aside, we all fuck with Kraig Facts. Craig Smith is a man. He's doing his thing. I don't know if you think he's actually all that funny. I think he's funny enough. I think more than his comedic genius is his grind and his vision and his intent. Man shit. So shout out to Kraig Smith, man. I thought that both interviews last week, Cory, Thursday, and then last night, of course, Zoe came through. Who do y'all think? I'm looking down in the comments. My show is not really popping like that, so typically most of my comments don't come until like the day after. So for the few niggas that are in the live chat, who do y'all think had the better interview? You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't even about kind of trying to pit Zoe and Cory against each other, but it is what it is, guys. 5150 Goons and 5150 Nation, we know what it is. We troll. We're not ashamed of this. Nigga, troll babies got to eat. So, and I like the fact that Cory is like, crowned himself troll king supreme, bullshit extraordinaire supreme, because he ain't really apologized. He's in some way he's acknowledged that he might have fucked up, but he's ultimately saying like, wasn't that the best show we ever had? Y'all think I don't know what I'm doing? So like, regardless of right or wrong, or if we'll ever really get a resolution, or if Cory or Zoe do whatever man shit they got to do to come back together. Not saying they're gonna come back together on the radio. Zoe said officially last night on the show that he was never going to Cory's show again. Now, I don't know if that was context, like meaning unless he comes to me like a man and makes this right, or Zoe saying even if he does, that incident was enough for me to just go ahead and separate myself. It is what it is. I can love you from a distance and wish you well from a distance, but I'm gonna focus on my shit. As sad as that kind of would be for 5150 Nation, on some man side of the game, I don't necessarily disagree with that. You know what I mean? I think Cory was definitely wrong with the way his delivery, his tone, timing of him talking to his homeboy instead of off to the side, and then the venom, the animosity thing. We're going to get into that real quick, though. But yeah, man, what do y'all think about the interview? Let me show a couple clips, just a couple clips real quick, just so we can kind of get into the spirit. I'm not going to play all of Kraig's show or all of the 5150 show. But yeah.
Do you owe Cory $20,000?
Me? Can you whoop Cory? Let me say this. Why would I tell Cory what I'm doing with that money?
Right.
I heard him say, oh, he got the money and then he bought a car. But then get on the radio and say, I'm ducking you.
Right.
I can't duck you if I'm there for 3 years sitting right next to you.
That's some real stuff right there, guys. What do y'all think about that? I mean, everybody has more than less their opinion about the 20,000. I think in spite of that, which I think many of us would say that was probably the only thing, quote unquote, that Zoe, quote unquote, did wrong. Sorry if I'm misusing the quotes here. You can't see me. I got the video up. I'm doing air quotes. But, I think most men feel he should just go ahead and pay it back. Even though Cory said don't worry about it, even though Cory basically said you don't owe me, and even took it further by saying, like, Zoe, what you brought to me and my show and the knowledge and is invaluable. You know what I mean? I wasn't there. I'm only paraphrasing what Zoe said to Cory, actually. And Cory didn't deny it, so I feel like it's pretty credible. And if Cory always be acting like he don't remember a damn thing, but yeah, how even if you feel like Zoe on some man shit, even if Cory said don't worry about it, should just pay him or have paid something. And we're going to get into Brandon, man. His line of questioning is we know his personality, but what's up with Brandon, Mike? Does he just want to be that guy to ask the tough questions, or is he kind of an annoying asshole? We're going to get into that, but people like Brandon, there are people out there who are like, bro, why does Cory got to come to you? Why can't you just give him OG 2,000 here, 500 here, just do some shit out of, ultimately, my question is, did Zoe satisfy everyone's issue about the 20,000? I mean, he basically said he will pay it in full. He rejected the installment payment kind of suggestion to Brandon and whoever else in the chat room that's been saying that shit. And you're right, Mickey Knox. Zoe did really just kind of reiterate what he said on his show. Now, Brandon and Kraig, Kraig, I'm about to talk about that too. Like I just said, Brandon, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to come at Brandon. I'm just talking shit a little bit. You know what I mean? What y'all think about that? I don't know. Do you like Brandon's persona, or I don't know. Let me stop. And that he actually said officially he was not going to give anybody a timeline on when he's gonna pay this man back. Not on this show. So, like, was that satisfactory to y'all? Like, on one hand, he was, like, kind of manning up, like, get out my business. I told that man what I told that man. But I'm not going to pay him. Or, no, he didn't say that. He said, but I'm going to pay him when I can. It's funny. I get you when I hit a lick. Shit's funny. The goofy shirt. I like what Brandon said, actually, about, man, had you come in with the T-shirts, though, that would have been, like, that would have shut it down. That would have been in your own right, even though you're not as rich as Cory. Some boss ass nigga shit. Yeah, I'm not out here broke. And I don't want to get ahead of myself because I actually got official questions and we'll get in and try to organize the conversation. But again, who had the better interview, Cory or Zoe? Who do you guys think? Cory is Cory. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, whether he's on his platform or not. He's a professional. I've been following him. I've been a fan for years. I know when he's on Big Boy's show or Ricky Smiley or Tom back in the day before he retired. Cory has decorum. He knows protocol. He knows this is not my show. He's not gonna go completely nuts. And there were definitely times where I was wondering if Cory, during his interview on Kraig's show, if he was maybe a little annoyed that, I'm a celebrity up in here and these niggas are roasting and kind of wasting my time, or if he was just off in the cut. He came through a little bit, and did that Cory thing and put his magic on the shit, and the fine ass girl was there, and you know what I'm saying? And he, that was a good opportunity for Cory to get in on his comedy about women and shit like that, and offering the girl some money for her pussy and all that kind of stuff. And it was a good show, but as far as the issue at hand, did it satisfy us like last night did? And I don't want to speak for y'all, but I feel like Zoe's interview, bro, at one point he had the Crip, the Blood, all the niggas on Kraig's, the co-hosts and the chat room, myself included. It was almost like it was revival. And like every night there was a different preacher. And this night, this was Friday night, Reverend Pastor Zoe came through and had the church on fire. Niggas were jumping up, testifying, you 100, you know what I'm saying? The Crips and the Blood fellas came in with on the same team song. I want to give Kraig the credit for that, because I think that was strategic, management on his part and getting getting those guys in. He could have had those dudes come in last week when Cory was there, but Zoe was the one talking about, we on the same team and you violating, Cory. So last night was a really great show, in my humble opinion. I want to know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think Zoe was capping? And that's a good segue into, like, what's up with Brandon, man? Like, I already asked that in the beginning. Like, is that just his role? I think in the roast format, you get a chance to understand Brandon and, like, who he is. Like, because some dudes that are like him and his personality, kind of dry and sarcastic, motherfuckers want to fight. And even within a group of real niggas, sometimes you do have that one dude that, man, you got to get to know Brandon. He's not really a mean guy. He's just an asshole, but he's a good-hearted asshole. And when we were little, every nigga in the crew did actually want to fight this nigga, but we grown. It's all good. He has his place and his role. As much as I'm not criticizing officially. I'm asking because I've always felt a little kind of certain kind of way about the dynamic of that group. Like, this is Kraig's show. I think it's pretty clear, and this is where I'm going because Brandon says it a lot or implies it a lot that he is part owner. Now, I believe that that's his studio, and that's cool, but, like, what's up with the energy? Like, I just feel like, I don't know, man, there's been too many times where somebody else will be talking, and Brandon, his mic is hot. He's like, like being demanding, telling DeJuan to close the door. Close the door, Like, he did that last night when the homies, the OGs, were talking. We wanted to hear that. Shut your ass up, Brandon. And, like, what is that? Is that you trying to exude your power? He doesn't ever punk Kraig because Kraig's a man, I think that they have an understanding about whatever that is. Listen, Brandon, I do the same thing. Social Media Boutique is my company. I'm also an artist and a talent, not just with the Angry Man and hosting, but some of y'all know. And actually tonight, God willing, Lord willing, as everything goes right, because I'm going to take some of my equipment over to my cousin's studio. I'm going to show y'all kind of like what my real talent is. I don't just talk shit on social media. I actually am a songwriter, something like a producer, musician. Most of my success comes from songwriting I've written for and worked with. Not bragging because it ain't like, I ain't got no Grammys. Ace Hood, a lot actually, because I lived in Miami for 20 plus years and my management linked us up, backyard. And so We the Best Entertainment is a formidable entity in South Florida. So Ace Hood, being one of Khaled's first artists, I did a couple songs with him on the mixtape side of the game. Kind of, made a couple dollars. Wrote with and worked with Cool and Dre. Frequent songwriter on the books at Circle House and Slip and Slide Records and Key to the City. That's why some of you on my Facebook friend, you think I'm not out here like I've had Nipsey Hussle's picture up since he died on my profile picture. That brother, only met him once. Him and his brother, real niggas, younger than me actually. This is what was kind of weird. Like when anybody does ask me about my interaction with or working with Nipsey. Key to the City, by the way, I wrote that, and that's me singing on the hook. I got the key to the city, and they were younger than me, but on some totally big bro, real boss nigga like energy. No dick riding or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not doing that. But I was very impressed with this young brother because the thing that was going on at the time with him was, I know I'm bouncing around a little bit. That's another thing you learn about me. If you fuck with me, if you don't, it's all good. I got this undiagnosed ADD, but I don't believe in the white man's drugs. No, I'm just playing. He was in between like record labels or something, or he was still signed with Sony. But his people that signed him had already, that administration had already moved on. So they had basically shelved Nipsey. And Nipsey, being a boss-ass nigga that owned real estate and he was doing way more than music, was trying to get out of his deal to be independent. So that song was actually, no brag, but like it was one of our biggest records. T.I. actually recorded a verse. I heard it with my own ears, but they didn't. I don't know, they shelved it once because it was with Atlantic Records. They wanted because I actually made Mano's album, and we were going to get another song, this song, Key to the City, to push Mano, who's signed to Atlantic. And so they were going to get Tip, also Atlantic, and some other artists from different, even Kanye got a hold of the song, but he didn't do nothing on it because he wanted to change our hook and everything so that he could get more publishing money. And the people were like, no, we love the hook as is. That's not what we want you to do a verse because you got the key to the city to Chicago, even though Cory would disagree. Long story short, man, Nipsey not being nearly as big as any of these artists. Even Mano technically was bigger than him on some like, I own my own shit, boss ass nigga shit, even though I'm signed for another such and such time with Sony. This is the move I'm trying to make. He ended up paying for the song out of his pocket, got the song moved executive branch wise, like style, from Atlantic to Sony. Then Sony ended up letting him have the song as like a parting gift. It was weird, but cool and boss like. And so basically my point is that because when we went to California to record and get with him, he was basically running the show. It wasn't like we were at Sony. It wasn't like we were at, Warner, building in one of their small, like, little practice room recording studios. That's who I had my publishing deal with. It wasn't like that at all. It was Nipsey's show, even though we had got hired through. Anyway, boss ass nigga, love it. Sorry for the rant. Some of you I think might have thought that was interesting, but anyway, that's who I am. So I'm hitting the studio tonight, to get it in. I still, I got the talent. I'm a little older now. Some of y'all thought I might have been retiring. I had a kid and been chilling for the last couple years, and been doing this, playing with my toys during COVID. But no, man, I got a couple hot ideas. I wrote a song a couple days ago. Actually over the weekend, and I'm gonna record that. I was supposed to do live. I wanted to go live last night or even Sunday, but it just didn't work out. And so tonight I'm pretty positive we're gonna do it. So y'all be on the lookout. Just giving y'all something right now, because it's hot and it's 5150 time. And shout out to all the folks that are showing me love specifically. I wanted and right now I'm at 1,200. So y'all, man, real talk. I mean, I'm not bragging. There's nothing to brag about. It's nothing big. But for me, someone who, started the channel and the company last year and have kind of just been figuring out what I want to do. I had like 100 subscribers for the whole year, tops. And just, I've been going in and trying to keep some content out there. Touching with the 5150 Nation. I think that's something I've learned in this last year. I ain't got to be huge. Just go after my target market, my demographic, y'all, my people. Love me or hate me. There's some critics. I don't think anybody hates me, but I saw some critics. I thumbs up those comments too. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. So, yeah, let's get back to the topic at hand though. So, guys, Brandon, is he a sucker? Is he solid? I'm not trying him. I'm asking 5150 Nation because I feel like, Kraig and everybody that we know and love, that from 5150 Nation, that's what I'm considering, last night, regardless of whose show I'm talking about, 5150 Nation, it was popping last night. But is Brandon is that just his role? Because he came at Cory sideways, in my humble opinion, even though I side with Zoe in this whole situation. I'm trying to be as real and objective as possible, and unbiased, and kind of like Kraig, even though I'm talking a little bit more shit on my platform to try to get, people to, fuck with me. Y'all go make sure you'll check the link now. Also, in addition to the Erect pin link, I got some of my own music down in the description. Check that out, man. I think it's pretty dope in regard to my talent as well as funny, Hey, y'all check it out. I got some cartoons, some ratchet comedy sketches and shit. All that's original music. Y'all check out Driveway, though. That's one of my singles. Real Ninja R&B is the album that's going to be coming out here soon, 2021. I'm going to do it like most niggas. I don't know when, but 2021, niggas coming. So anyway, maybe Brandon is just that guy that's not scared to ask the tough questions. And he used that term, I think, in my humble opinion, to kind of put that energy out there, guys. Like, love me or hate me, I'm going to ask the tough questions. Did you like the fact that he kind of came sideways at Cory? Because, quite frankly, I think that probably, Kraig Facts, and I'm giving Brandon his credit, even though I think he talks a little too much about being co-owner or whatever. Like, nigga, this is Kraig's show, bro. Like, y'all are partners and, just chill, bro. Because I went off on a tangent because I do the same thing. I'm starting to do the same thing. I've got 3 other artists that I've done test trial runs with on their shows. It's all about them. I don't need to say every 5 minutes, oh, I'm part owner of the show, and yo, block this nigga from the chat, without even talking to Kraig. I don't know. It's weird to me. I could be reaching on that one, but when you sign an artist or you partner with an artist, you're part of the deal. I'm putting Social Media Boutique logos in the beginning and during the breaks and at the end of every one of their shows. I don't need to holler out, this is my shit. So I don't know, Brandon. If you do watch this, no disrespect. I'm just wondering, bro. And if I'm, but it's just little things like that. That cap shit. I don't know, bro. You don't sound like you're from New York, but I get the same kind of irritation when I talk to basic niggas from New York. Real niggas, no matter where they're from, I can deal with. The yo godson, what's up? The accent does kind of bother me, but I love Busta Rhymes. That's an example of a nigga that he doesn't get on my nerves when he talks that New York shit. But I think what I'm talking about. I don't know where you from, man, but the way you talk and come at niggas, I get it, man. On one hand, I feel like in the crew you might feel like you need to prove your manliness, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But like that comes off as a little bit too much bravado and just unnecessary. And like real men don't do that. This is Kraig's show. Now I give Brandon credit. He doesn't have his own platform. He doesn't promote it. I don't know what the Far Side TV is. I looked it up on YouTube and it's not nigga shit. So I don't know if they're even related. But Brandon's always promoting Kraig. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's a little too much like you think this is yours. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. It is what it is. But what do y'all think? Is that just his role? And is it a necessary role? Because of his kind of annoying asshole, like I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna ask whatever question I want to kind of spirit. Is that why we got a great interview last night? Is that why even Cory's interview or show was, there were times where I think Cory was uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable, but like, what the fuck? I think I saw him look at Kraig almost like, who is this nigga? This your show, and like, I don't know. I didn't like it, Brandon, because you know how Cory is. You know their relationship. I'm not saying you try to throw Kraig under the bus, but like, if there was going to be a time for you to be like, I'm part owner of the show, and yeah, nigga, what's up? Like, I'm busting in with the questions and having Kraig like, that was, like, Cory wasn't the guest to do that with. I don't know. 5150, y'all feel me, right? Okay. I already asked that question. Is Brandon solid? Because basically I started freestyling. I actually have a list of questions here. I'm like, damn, I went pretty good, like on the memory side of the game. You know what I mean? But so back to Zoe, I guess. I think that's, even if I skipped over something, it's all good. I rambled enough. Did Zoe answer his questions to satisfy as a true blue 5150 Nation chat room goon, or just member of the nation? Did Zoe satisfy you with his answers? His answers about the 20K. He got into the lawyer situation. That was, to me, honestly, more interesting than the 20K. Because, I don't know. It is what it is. They're going to do what they're going to do. Zoe's going to pay him or he's not. I think he's going to pay him. I'm pretty sure on his pride, he's going to pay him. Cory, again, being so inconsistent and hypocritical, it almost even have to have nothing to do with him no more. Like, you know what, bro? Like, you flip-flop. You said I don't have to pay you, or you said don't worry about it. Then you call me out that one night, and then every other show you mention it with little jabs. And Broadway was there. He had mentioned and kind of indicated that he thought over the years those little jabs and stuff like that was an indication that Cory didn't really respect him. Zoe's answer for me on that was sufficient. I don't have to necessarily get into that. I don't want to cover every single question, but did you not see this cover? Doze asked Zoe that. Zoe covered in several different capacities that he felt the disrespect some time ago, but he had hope, and he was trying to be, an example of change and growth in front of Cory and brothers and I agree with that. There is a point where you like, look, bro, we dogs and everything. I don't know what's going on with you, but like this energy ain't, I'm gonna just chill for a little minute. Maybe Zoe should have did that last year, 2 years ago, but I don't think that he had a reason to lie about his legal team. Chat room goons are awesome, dog. That shit is awesome. Because, again, it ain't even about whose side you're taking. It's just, you gotta laugh. Them niggas like, Zoe ain't got no legal team. Zoe talking about his people. That nigga that's prepaid legal, goddamn. His cousin, who was rolled her eyes every time he called. Nigga, I get paid X amount of dollars per hour to do this. You just can't keep calling me asking for free legal advice, Zoe. No, for real. But, his answer or his response was, and it made sense to me, and it was satisfying to me because Zoe went at every point to communicate, according to him, with Cory. Bro, look, I'm not trying to play the legal game, and I'm not saying that you are, but, I got the letter, but my people are saying not to do this. We need to wait on this. And, I wasn't there, and Zoe didn't really say everything that happened, but based on what Cory had said and Zoe said, like, he probably was like, don't worry about it. We're going to figure it out. It's all good, G. If a man says that and he's a real man, I don't mean that as a slight, because we all have evolutionary levels of manhood, okay? So no disrespect to Cory, because you're a man, but you got a ways to go in a lot of other ways. You a street nigga that now has money. you're kind of really no different in a lot of capacities than some of these NBA players or artists who got a lick at 17, 18 years old, and now they're, 29 and they're still a rapper and they got artists. Character-wise, you're in the same boat. Like, you're not as forced to, like the rest of us regular niggas out here getting it, to build certain types of character. Let me say that again. I'm not talking about being a beta male and having to like go to a job and 9 to 5 and let some white man talk crazy to you. I'm not saying that. No, I'm talking about real men that are working Joes, regular Joes, small business owners, not on your level, Cory. I only own 2 houses and one of them I inherited. So I'm not ashamed to say that, but I'm out here. But like, you in a similar way, and Cory was older when he got to the comedy game, so maybe, but I'm just saying, like, you still went from like being a young hood street nigga to making some bread, and now you think you know it all because of your money, but real men don't say one thing and behave in the opposite. And Zoe went into a lot of that last night, and again, I'm not going to necessarily replay all the interview, but, I think that it was dope. I think of one good dope part. What do y'all think about Zoe going into the whole, like, wealth shaming that black people do, and like, I'm paraphrasing and throwing my own sauce on this, but like, Cory, we black, nigga. And you're not LeBron in regard to income. So I mean, even if you're making 6 figures, nigga, you a black nigga out here too. How dare you be like one of the crabs in the barrel that's almost made it to the top that the people tried to help, and now your job is to kind of talk shit or to slap a nigga that's under you. That's not what real niggas do, because real niggas are intelligent and understand and live life, even if you're not formally educated. Even if you don't know, like Zoe, about the wealth gap. 2.6% of the nation's wealth in the hands of black people. $100 trillion is with white people. We got less than 3. And what that does to black community, everything from our economics and our lack of wealth to our black love and the failures that come with that. Again, not trying to harp on Cory, but that's not Cory's bag. But he know how to talk about boss ass nigga shit. But you're in conflict with your son and your daughter and her mother. And again, I have baby mama drama too. I got one daughter. So I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying, bruh, like, a real man knows who he is and where he is in life. And you, bruh, like, outside of your comedy and the money that you make from your comedy, what manhood are you really bringing to the table? The knowledge side of the game, you needed Zoe for that. Zoe went into the 2.6% kind of on his Tone Talks, knowledge, you know what I'm saying? What Tone be talking about? I don't need Diddy. All the work that I did, me and Vet out here, huh? Me and Dr. Claude Anderson, huh? Let's get it, y'all. Slow down, Tone. Slow down, Tone. I don't need Cory out here income shaming other brothers after the work that I did. Let's get into it, y'all. Slow it down, Tone. That was not really a great impression, but if you watch Tone Talks, he's annoying. It's funny as well. But Zoe dropped that knowledge last night. Nigga, who are you? You, like, broke too. And then let's really unpack it. Zoe ain't working for nobody. Now, neither is Cory. But, like, let's think about manhood, righteousness, true influence. If the revolution came today, right? And we're looking at, like, generals of armies and militias and, influencers, and we need this nigga, we need somebody to come over to District 9 and inspire greatness out of mere mortals before we go to the damn, the games, the Hunger Game, war, whatever. Who you gonna call, Cory or Zoe? Last night, Zoe had the church testifying, jumping up, running down the aisles like it was revival. Cory, you're funny. But again, we can look at your real life here during peace times, regarding your son, your upbringing, and the lack of knowledge that you have when it comes to, really being a true boss-ass nigga. When you say you're a boss-ass nigga, I look at you like the dope boy in the city that runs, like, a section of Chicago. But you're really, the niggas above you are Ghost and Tommy, and then they got the cartel. But, like, I'm not trying to downplay you, Cory. This weakest leak comment really hurt us, and then it's got us all looking at the real shit. Zoe would be the general. Just like last night at Kraig's show, and niggas was in there, the Crip, the Blood, the co-host, this chat room, we were all in there like, yeah, 100, all across the chat room page. Cory didn't get that kind of response because that's not Cory's lane. Cory got a lot of laughs. We love the fact, Cory, him dropping that 5150 song when we were waiting for an apology was Troll King Supreme beast mode. You are the greatest. You are one of the greatest when it comes to that. But we talking about manhood right now. That's the only time you can bring up weakest link. Like I said, my nigga, like, if this was the war, what would we need you for? You a court jester. No disrespect. We don't need you. We need Zoe to talk about real shit and for us to get our enlightenment game on. I'm just saying. I mean, again, even though Cory's his own boss, like, it's COVID. Even him booking shows for his own business is still dependent upon society. Zoe can just double, triple down on his books that he's already written and slap on one or two more. No, maybe it's not $100,000, $200,000 level, but he can eat, feed himself, his girl, his son who's young, got a kid, drive a car, finally, live in Cali. I lived out there for a little while. I had my daughter out there. Nigga, like, if it wasn't for, again, my family who owns property and stuff, like, nigga, are you kidding me? I ain't never seen Zoe have a regular job. I ain't never even seen Zoe, like, again, you still got to work it out with white promoters and club owners. And again, I'm not downplaying you. I'm just saying, like, even though you get in the bag, if we talk about manhood, like, you know, living within your means, Mr. Buy expensive, stupid, crazy outfits and don't want to buy no real estate in LA because you think it's some sort of scam or what? Nigga, what? Again, street nigga who now is rich. But are you cultured? Do you know what the fuck you're talking about outside of your lane? You don't want to buy. You laughing? Like, y'all niggas go ahead and buy a house. What are you talking about? Nigga, you've been living in a nice apartment for like 7 years renting. I don't care if you got 400 grand in the bank. What are you doing? Whatever it is you're doing, it ain't enough for you to come talking shit to Zoe, who may not have as nice a shit as you, but lives within his means and takes care of his fucking responsibilities and doesn't need anybody. Except maybe somebody who owns a studio. But he clarified last night, you know, I don't know exactly what I don't think he owns that Inglewood studio, but like his equipment's in there. He bought the camera equipment. He got a $30,000 in an account. You know, like he went down the list of expenses like he was being audited, but with confidence. So again, you know, nobody was impressed. Nobody is impressed, Cory, with, you know, a black man that you know has found a way to make a little bit of money to in some way, shape, or form look down on another black man who's not even on some bum shit. Bruh, I don't care if Zoe only makes $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. He's generating that himself out of air, juice, vibranium. That's what I'm trying to do here. So anyway, let me not ramble and stick on one part, y'all. Let me if you just joining the show, man, I gotta drop this thing one more time. I am so sorry. This shit was awesome. Shout out one more time. Check Erect's pin. Subscribe to them boys. I don't know if it's Tokyo Good Life or not, but here this damn cartoon is awesome, and y'all got to get in with me. Hold on for 1 second. I'm sorry. Bear with me.
We about to do another freestyle. Me and the crew work as a team. Hit it.
Look at his eyes. Look at Marcus. Look at all of them.
You when I hit a lick. A nigga left mad. Kraig will beat your ass. Yeah. Mark is willing to go. Toe to toe fighting zone. A nigga left mad. How come I'm the only one singing? Marcus, you taking his side? Man, I ain't got nothing against that man right there, man. You like being on the show every week, don't you? Well, sing then. Man, I got you when I hit a lick. Yeah. Man, I got you when I hit a lick. Kraig will beat your ass. And why ain't you singing, Kraig? Listen, man, you know, real spit. I ain't taking nobody's side or nothing like that, man. I got my own show. Plus, I got 5 albums. You like that nigga, don't you? Well, nigga, if you don't sing this song, you on his side. I know you big and everything, but don't poke the bear, nigga. Man, I got you when I hit a lick. Yeah, I got you when I hit a lick. Kraig will beat your ass. Man, I got you when I hit a lick. And then you started this whole thing and you ain't even sing it.
What do you mean? I just...
Telling you, then you poking the bell.
Oh my God, I just don't want to say
Oh my God.
Don't act like you ain't never said the shit before, D. Sing.
I got you when I hit a lick. I got you when I hit a lick.
In the goal.
Yo, this is some funny shit. I don't give a fuck. I kind of can't believe there's only been like 2,200 views. Like, you know, y'all please check them out, man, for real. Maybe I probably shouldn't necessarily be promoting them. I don't know much about them, but I saw the Boosie cartoon about Dwayne Wade and his son at the meet. You know, don't cut his dick off, Dwayne, because he saw Dwayne. They made it so that the cartoon Boosie saw Dwayne Wade in the Whole Foods and he was buying meat and he bought some cutlery. He said, "What you finna do with them knives?" Oh, we're gonna cut our son's meat tonight because the son wanted some steak. He went on live, "Don't fucking cut his dick off, Dwayne." And it was just, you know, kind of stupid but funny. But anyway, one more thing I wanted to say about I'm gonna move on. Pretty much get to the point where we're about to get talking about. I'm done. I'm about to be done trashing Cory, so to speak. Not trashing Cory, but calling him a task. But I'm about to get into the 5150 show last night because I thought it was dope. It was late. The goons went in, of course, and had fun with that, but it was dope. I'm gonna get into that. But the last thing I'm gonna say is and Zoe clarified this. Zoe did not start on Cory's platform. Now, I will say this. Cory, I really do believe that he is getting older. I think he's one of them niggas that just don't really invest much in memory. Like, I think half the time he be, like, lying. What's his name again? Stephen A. Smith. How you don't remember Stephen A. Smith? He's famous and you talk shit all the time. He be doing stuff like that. So, but, I think everybody knows, any real 5150 Nation followers, Zoe Williams back as far as the Foxhole, Zoe came out first. Not only that, Zoe's show was popping before Cory left Speedy's Corner, and got his own 5150 show. Now, I don't know exactly how long. I don't think it was a full year before Cory, maybe about a year. But Zoe had, before he even got with Cory, Tiffany Haddish came on the show. Tiffany, even though she's a comedian, but Jamie Foxx and Tiffany were on the show, and I think Jamie must have stepped off, but Tiffany was flirting with Zoe on some like, oh, this nigga, you know, is talking real shit, like on he's a real man leadership shit. Like Zoe is not famous like that. He's not a part of Hollywood, I should say. He was just a nigga with some knowledge, you know, and some hazel eyes and can go down to the foxhole. And I don't know if he fucked Tiffany, probably didn't. I don't know. She was married, I think, at the time to the white guy, but, you know, she was in there feeling real loose and real comfortable with Zoe. Not you. Not because Zoe was famous or in Hollywood. Anybody now let's talk about all the people that fuck with you or you fuck with, or, you know, and from D-Ray down to Tiffany Haddish, everybody, would they be fucking with you if you weren't Cory Holcomb, the comedian? Well, I'm only going to this unpacking of the weakest link, like real, like, let's get to the bottom of this. You know, like, and so, like, again, I'm not trying to diss Cory, but like, Cory should be more humble in who he is. Nigga, I'm out here, you know, a comedian, nigga, doing my thing. I ain't no better than no black man out here also doing their thing, even just regular podcast niggas, because that's kind of the truth, especially for someone like Zoe. Zoe got juice, vibranium, real inside God shit that did not require him to become a famous comedian before white people, before business owners, before sexy comedians like Tiffany, before Earthquake, who came on there. Again, without you, Zoe's juice generated that and attracted that energy. Just putting it out there. That's it, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Cory Holcomb 5150 show last night. Did you guys see it? Of course you did. Did you love it? Did you think it was whack? I don't think anybody really thought it was whack, man. I think what am I trying to say? People were going in on the white boy, and it was funny. The goons talking shit, you know, about the sound in the very beginning of the first stream, and I saw some hilarious shit. Weakest Link Records. I saw somebody say, Zoe chewed up the cord when that thing was going. I don't know why it was funny. You know, I just picture Zoe shark style, nigga. Like that Tekashi 6ix9ine shark, nigga. Ain't no podcast tonight, nigga. Not at my expense. I'm gonna just say this in mine. But what did you guys think? I mean, the Moody Brothers was in the house. I thought it was pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was cool. You know, I know a lot of that was a green screen. I don't know how much that was actually Cory's studio, but they made it look really dope. They had a little small platform. We set those up when I perform a little downtown outside. You know, it can have one singer, a drummer, the guitar player off on the cut. The piano player might even be down in the bottom, whatever. So they had something like that set up. It was dope. I thought it was dope. Again, let's just go ahead and real quick. The 5150. Oh yeah, I want to hear that song real quick. I want to hear the intro song real quick. Let's get that cracking. Let's refresh the people.
Bet you be watching the 5150 show, nigga. Hey. Stop the 5150 show, nigga. Tempers be cocked at the 5150 show, nigga. Feelings be dropped at the 5150 show, nigga. Bet you be watching the 5150 show, nigga. Ain't no stopping the 5150 show, nigga. Tempers be cocked at the 5150 show, nigga. Feelings be dropping at the 5150 show, nigga. Orchestrator of this thing y'all addicted to. Treat you with love, but don't ever play me like a fool. The real niggas and bitches know where I'm coming from.
Y'all read the comments.
One paying rent, you that woman's son. Cory Holcomb strikes nerves in the lame and weak. My commentary on things make you have a seat and listen up like I'm the wise man from the village. But whack niggas rising up might get their face pillaged. On my right is none other than Darlene Ortiz. We argue and fuss, but real niggas know what it be. To watch the king on his throne makes the haters mad. The truth is for the strong, it makes the fickle sad. So show me love, if that's what it really is. Fuck niggas get exposed, fucking with the kid. Now let the show begin, these be the honest hours. 5150 on the air, dropping ghetto power. You know I make the cake, niggas feel really sick. But I pay you back, bitch, nigga, when I hit a lick. And I still don't like your daughter, bitch. 5150, let's get this thing started, y'all.
I told you that nigga had some shit.
This motherfucker, are we on? God damn it, finally we made it to the hell! Hell yeah! We was on some Teddy Riley shit in this motherfucker. Like Darlene says, some Keisha Cole shit, god damn it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the new 5150 show.
Without Zoe, new and improved.
We singing in this bitch, goddamn.
Yeah!
You know what I'm saying? We got motherfucking artists that are here to be showcased that are not no cake ass shit. So we sure do appreciate y'all who still staying up, watching us live, goddamn it, listening to the bullshit on the side.
Yes.
That's what's up. So we gonna start out with a what's the song they sing in the beginning of church, y'all? Congregational song?
I don't go to church.
We starting out with a little pussy ass song I wrote. You dig what I'm saying? That's just the prelude, right? My man from the Moody Brothers in the house helping me out.
Yeah!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to talk about all the niggas that was on the internet who was mad at me. Think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Think I made a mistake. Ain't no make mistakes. If you real in this entertainment business, mistakes, you turn that into money.
Woo! Talk to him!
I want all y'all to know I'm in control. Look at this pussy ass suit. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing.
That suit fly, nigga.
Like everything in my life, I bring it to the stage. And all that shit y'all talking on the internet, I wrote a song about it.
Get to him.
And it go a little bit like this. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Niggas talking shit. Nigga, my rebuttal, bitch niggas. Y'all don't know, nigga. There was nobody in my life as I felt the lonely nights. watching me on the internet. I'm winning this game. It's really a shame. Your life is so damn lame. All my mistakes I take and make all them rise and not fall. I'm fucking up bad, but I ain't that sad, cause your mama sucked my balls. Tell me why you lied to me. I'm just being Cory. Sometimes you gotta sing about your pain. Sexual chocolate. Tell me why you mad at me. I'm just being Cory. Hey, I'm just being myself, y'all. I know I pissed some of y'all off, but this part of the song is made to all you niggas. Listen to this part. Shut the fuck up. Woo! Fall back. Don't be talking that shit. Suck on my dick. Your mama is a lousy bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fall
I have a preacher boy from 5 Heartbeats pop up from the background. Church boy. What was his name? Church boy.
You ain't even on your internet, are you? You at some bitch crib. Get your cake ass out of here, nigga. Talking shit to me. Your bitch like you, don't she, nigga? I'll fuck your bitch in this pussy ass suit. Tell me why you mad at me. I'm just being Cory.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to get to the white boy. So you talk about that. What y'all think about the fake ass John B boy? I heard some people talking about Robin sick, 5150 gentrification. What else is it? Color me sad. Justin Timber fake. Which
ladies like Darlene.
What? Trying to get some pussy from Darlene.
Working so hard, Darlene.
I was a little embarrassed for homie until he started playing the guitar. At the end, Cory saved him.
All right, let's get it started.
This bullshit.
It's just a test, but girl, you know you ain't seen nothing yet. At 5 o'clock, go on and dot you at the bus stop every day. I know what you're doing.
You should have wrote that for a black dude that can sing better than
Not
him.
everything is
Look at the comments. Michael McDowell. Dope J's.
You know, damn, this world
John
is crazy,
B.
yo.
BB.
I see you there trying
COVID,
to make your
Cory,
way
and
through
the
this rat
bumps.
race at fever pace,
Color me
and then
sad.
you all with grace. I see you when I'm on your team.
Justin Timberland boots.
Please do not quit 5 minutes before the miracle. You are cause for celebration.
What is
in
this
nation,
spoken word poetry this
where it seems
cracker is
everywhere
doing?
across
I'm
life is
sorry. I'm
diminishing.
just playing.
There
That was
you are,
racist.
you're flourishing.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Just
I'm
like
not
that
that way.
flower that grew from a crack in the
I love white
concrete.
people. Fuck out of here. Somebody
they say
said,
that courage
what
is
in
not
the
brazen
Backstreet
battle
Boys
cry,
is
but
this?
simply similar fear and continuing by.
John
Those
wannabe.
bus steps to another double shift, girl. Toss your hair in a bun, cause you ain't done. No. I see you when I see you.
A Zoom call with R. Kelly actually would be a dope segment to the show. If Cory could pull that off. Color me sad. There you go, white boy. You should have been playing that guitar. Why you mad at me and me? Let's get to that part, because Cory comes in and saves the white boy, actually, in my humble opinion.
Mr. Tim Rose.
Tim Rose. I was calling him Tyler.
Okay,
My
yeah,
bad.
okay.
Mad
Tim.
at me? Why you mad at me? Why you mad at me? Why you
Mad at me? Why you mad at me? Why you mad at me? There it is, white boy. Finally, show us some of your real talent.
That's that music.
Cory and Rory. That could work.
This is what I say to girls that don't wear deodorant. Why you so
Funky,
Why you so
musty.
Why you so musty?
Getting drunk. Listen, he's getting drunk already.
Why you so
Musty, why you so musty? Why you so musty?
Yeah.
Take a bath.
Take a bath. Take a bath. All that natural shit got you smelling like ass. The natural shit got you smelling like ass.
Little shit, got to smell it. Get them bitches, Cory. Alcoholic Records.
You a vegan, but you
Eat my meat.
You a vegan, but you eat my meat.
You a vegan, but you eat my meat.
You a vegan, but you eat my
Meat.
5150 in the motherfucking house.
Let me fast
Put
forward
the
a
dick-
little bit. I'm not really as
Sitting on
interested
the
in
gang,
the
I
D-Ray
was working like
interview.
crazy, and I've been
D-Ray was a
begging
great
God, I
guest.
was
Hold
like,
on.
please let me get a.
D-Ray was a great guest. Let me say that first and foremost. So nothing against D-Ray. I think he's a dope, real ass nigga. He does polygamy. So I mean, real big kudos and shout out to him, because some of y'all may know, or if you've heard me say it, you might have thought I was joking, but no, I actually, you know what I'm saying, ended up last year. I don't have the situation anymore, but I had 3 women living in one house, right down the road from this house, because you guys know I take care of my father, and that's a part of my whole trust inheritance situation. Whatever. I ain't embarrassed, but yeah, I had 3 ladies that were actually all working here daily. We were doing our side hustle, and they were also doing the housekeeping and caregiving for pops. So it worked out. It was like a family hustle. But yeah, I did it for about a year, polygamy. Only lived in the house with them for about 4 months. Baby mama was the third piece that ended up anyway, I'll tell you that story on a whole nother show, because it blew up in my face. But hey, I got that juice. I did it. Have y'all niggas ever did that before? You tell your bitch that you got other bitches? So D-Ray's real when it comes to that. But the show, it wasn't much to his interview besides him being there and Cory, him being friends and talking about them coming from Chicago, and it was dope. So I'm not hating on him at all or nothing like that. I'm just saying that, that's not what we here, the 5150 Nation, are here for today. You know what I'm saying? D-Ray did mention, though, he was a great guest, okay? First, like I said, he was a great guest. He's funny. I think Kraig did his thing. He held his own. He had D-Ray on the floor when he said G-Thang gonna play Cory in a movie or the SVU episode. Kraig gonna be all right, man. We all love Kraig and support that brother. He's a real nigga. Like I said, he gonna be just fine. He handles himself like a man in all situations, and because D-Ray didn't know who he was. So I mean, I kind of wish Kraig, when he was like, what, nigga? Who are you? What you got? He's like, I got my own podcast, G. He should have been like, nigga, you need to be a guest next week. Matter of fact, come through on the COVID side of the game, nigga. But anyway, D-Ray did mention when talking about Aries. This is the only reason, and I'm sorry, I don't have it. Dang, timestamp. That's my bad. But I ain't gonna play it anyway. Y'all saw it. But he said he wasn't even talking about Zoe. This is why I think it was God trying to talk to Cory. Whatever that was, he said Aries is a good comedian. He lived in the moment. He dealt with it. We all saw it. He got through it, and that was just his moment, and he said whatever that was, God gave it to you for that moment. Now, I don't know if he was talking to Aries or talking to Cory, but, D-Ray was there on some spiritual shit last night. Comedian shit, for sure, but on the spiritual side of the game. So, like, what do y'all think about that? Because, that brings me back to the Brandon questions, and people like Brandon who are like, Zoe, just pay the man his money. Like, and there was language that was used, from Brandon when he was like, if somebody spots you 20,000, that's not what happened. Don't do like Cory and change the narrative. And that makes me think, because a lot of people have said this, and I kind of agree. While I do agree with Zoe, and I'm going to support that man said he's going to pay him back. So it doesn't really matter about this next part, but I do want to unpack it. Does Zoe really owe Cory 20,000? We already have unpacked in my show, and I think several other shows, 3Gs, and I think I saw something on the chat room last night on Kraig's show say not only did Cory not do what a business owner is supposed to do. Again, going back to the whole like, nigga, you a street nigga that's got money. Are you really a boss ass nigga? Boss ass niggas have insurance when they run a business and they have a house because they're maid or somebody cutting the grass could trip and legally be able to sue, and you have insurance for that. So there's that. You know, you egged on the whole shit. Aries getting drunk, being out of control. You played on it the way a smart comedian does. You amped it up before, during, and after the fight. Even that night with the punching bag, Zoe was ashamed, and Dee was shaking her head. And then the next day, you went on TMZ, laughing, bruh, your numbers were up. You said that Zoe fight might have been the highest, and maybe it was because of how invested 5150 Nation is. But the Aries Spears was another, like, your numbers were up. I didn't see I came to your last show in Atlanta. It's dope. You're a king, bro. And what you're doing with the show, let me say it again, you're a beast. Not apologizing, saying fuck it, double downing, creating songs, inviting musicians and paying them and having a live show and wearing this damn suit with the damn wizard shoes to match. Bruh, you the GOAT when it comes to this petty ass troll shit. So there's no doubt about that. So let me give you your kudos. But again, this weakest link shit still got me bothered. Whether or not Cory, Zoe owes you the money, it kind of got me bothered. Because not only did he try to pay you back, but you said no, and you was talking some real kind of shit. You didn't even get into the whole, Zoe, that shit was just as much my fault as it was yours. You know, yeah, you did fight that man, but this is my shit. My house. Somebody get into a fight in my house at the cookout. It's my responsibility to stop that. Otherwise, I'm going to end up having to pay somebody some money out of my insurance because they're going to fuck around and twist their ankle fighting. Then the reason I mentioned going to your shows because I did not, in the last 2 years, the 2 years after Aries Spears, see your live stand-up. So I don't know if you spoke about that in your stand-up. I can't imagine you didn't. I can't imagine you didn't talk to your 5150 fans about it after the show. In any case, you monetarily benefited from a situation that you created, partially. Now you're selling shirts. Now, again, I'm not saying that you owe Zoe nothing for your hustle. But, bro, I'm just saying, man, capitalizing side of the game, you completely were there and responsible. So, D-Ray, now you got D-Ray who don't know nothing. He's not invested. He ain't got no dog in this race or this fight. Telling you some spiritual shit because he's on some vegan, spiritual, polygamy, hotep shit. And he's saying whatever whatever that was, God gave it to you for that moment. I'm not trying to reach for nothing. I'm just putting stuff out to the universe and officially to you guys as 5150 Nation. You know, does Zoe actually owe this nigga money on the real side of the game? If you want to be and act like a boss ass nigga, then boss ass niggas, especially white boss ass niggas, wouldn't even trip. Oh, Zoe, man, don't worry about it. And they really mean it. Would never bring it up. Would never throw jabs on the show or at y'all job from there on out. And would even like pat you on the back. Hey, man, that's why we got insurance. I'm a boss ass nigga, for real. Not Cory. So there's that. That's pretty much it, guys. I think I'm going on an hour, and that's actually probably the first time in the last couple months that the God Talk hours have been an hour, because I usually try to keep it at 30 minutes, but I ain't trying to bore y'all. It is what it is. One more time for the sponsor, IotaMist. Check them out, guys. And really what I mean by that right now is check me out. Until the website is live, until our stores are fully stocked, we're in a soft launch phase. February, March, you can expect the real deal. IotaMist is not a tincture. It's Bubba Kush's very first CBD product. It's a broad spectrum hemp oil, but it's not a tincture, meaning it's a spray and it's specially formulated. And it's the only product on the market in the States because Bubba has exclusive rights with the doctor who created it, curing malaria in Uganda. And I don't think any of us cannabis advocates are surprised that CBD would help to treat and cure certain situations with cancer. But the people were not ingesting the medicine properly. They were swallowing 90% of it. And that's what you get when you, no disrespect to other products, when you buy the regular oils that you put under your tongue. Even when you tilt your head back for 60 seconds, you're only getting 10% of the medicine. This gives you 99% of the medicine instantly absorbed. It's a lowered viscosity formula. Like I said, Bubba has the exclusive rights, and my company is proud to be partnered with Bubba to really lock down the South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida market. And so y'all holler at me, inbox me, direct message me. I actually have samples on deck. We are trying to push you to your nearest CBD and vape shop. But like I said, we're in a soft launch phase, so you can link with me, and I can get you down with this, with the part, as far as like, we don't have an official promo code yet, but if you order even now through me, you can get a discount and get all the benefits of this amazing product. But that's it, guys. Let me stop rambling. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. One more time, thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. We're now at 1,200, but I wanted to recognize 1,000. That's a milestone for me. Small time, small potatoes. I'm small business, not afraid, and I'm quite proud to say that. So I love y'all. 5150 Nation. I know most of y'all make up the vast majority of these recent subscriptions. Love y'all, dog. Chat room goons, y'all are the greatest, bro. Beast mode. So hey, it is what it is, y'all. I'm out. This piece. Love y'all. It's the Angry Man Guy Talk. Oh.
You a vegan, but you eat my meat. 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 5150 in the motherfucking house. Put this dick in your mouth. Show will start in a minute. Tim Rose, ladies and gentlemen. My lifesaver, Moody. We finna start the show. We'll be right back in 2 minutes. Get the pussy, get up in it.